Hey guys, Gladius here. We have unexpectedly received the Scorn bosses on Hyoh's bonus stage, so this is a really nice surprise and nice challenge to have here. And we used to exploit the boss's weaknesses and also cheese them. So now what I'm gonna do here is actually compress the team so that they can cheese all of the bosses all at once with this setup here. First, I have Zon. Zon is primarily going to be used to cheese the final boss, Stage 3, the Scorn of Intangir, with the hide and seek method. And this Zon, well actually, before that, all units must have at least Paralysis and Petrify resistance. Moving on. So I have Zon here with a Lightbringer, light elemental weapon, because we need to inflict light damage on stage 2 against Greater Demon, and also he will be using his limit burst on stage 2, which is a requirement as well against Greater Demon. There's a dual cast to dual cast Race. Phoenix is equipped on Zon, so on stage 3 we are going to be dual casting Race on the unit, and Manufacted Nethacite is going to be used on stage 1, where we can seal the Scorn of Brachiosaur's Ultima. This is him. And then we have Veritas of the Earth, 100% Provoke, 100% Evasion, physical evasion tank. He is going to do an AoE physical cover, and also he has 100% fire resistance, which is going to be useful to tank against the flare from the Greater Demon on stage 2. So on stage 1, Veritas of the Earth is going to do an AoE physical cover. On stage 2, he's gonna do a Provoke. On stage 3, he is gonna be dispelling the boss. So I equip Carbuncle that has Dispel on Veritas of the Earth for his job there. I don't have the right equipment to equip Petrify, but it should be fine even without Petrify, hopefully. Next we have Summoner Garnet. This is the most important unit you would want on Stage 3 boss, which is against the Scorn of Intangir, high spirit, and enough HP to survive the preemptive meteor strike. So over here I'm equipping Garnet with Holy Wand so that she will be able to dual cast Holy, because on stage 2 against Greater Demon you will need to deal light damage 3 times or more, so 2 of them will come from this Holy Wand. Orikukri for more HP. She needs a lot of HP here and a lot of spirit. Yep, this is what I have on her. Concealing Cloud is very important for her to do the hide and seek on stage 3. And Garnet on stage 1 against the Brachiosaur, she's just gonna use Prayer the Eidolons to fill the Evocation Gauge. And then we have our 2 chainers, Tornado Chainers by Pure Sun Rydia. She's only here for 2 things. First, to fill the Evocation Gauge on stage 1 against Brachiosaur, because we need to defeat Brachiosaur with an esper. So we want to fill up the Evocation Gauge as fast as possible. So this is her. Vestment of Mind for the Mind Charge, which is an MP refresh. She will need a lot of MP. And magic stuff, just boost the magic stats here. Jeweled Ring. Yeah, Jeweled Ring here is to prevent against paralysis as well as stone. Garnet, oh, where's the other one? Okay, this is the other one. Pure Summoner Rydia. So this one here, also the same setup. Resists Petrify and Paralysis, and also high magic stats. Give her as high magic stats as possible here. That's her. And we have V-Lord's Dragonlord, which is the best Dragonlord I can get here. Much stronger, very strong. And I'll be focusing between like the 3 stages here against Brachiosaur, Greater Demon, and Intangir. We should be focusing on killing Greater Demon because it's the hardest one to do, to cheese. So I'm equipping this Dragonlord with Demon Healer. So you'd want to have a Dragonlord friend or of your own with a Demon Healer, at least 100%. We would want to deal or inflict at least 50% of the HP damage on turn 1. So this is what we're gonna do, and this is the Dragonlord, Demon Banisher, and also Ramu for the Demon Healer, Magic Demon Healer. Okay, so let's do this, guys. Let's do this. So the missions against Brachiosaur is to deal fire damage 2 times or more, no items, and defeat the Brachiosaur with an esper. So enemy will have a preemptive strike where he buffs himself with a physical mitigation against physical and magic attack. Yeah, resistance. And boost attack and magic. So next turn, on this turn, the enemy is going to use physical attack AoE and Ultima, which can be sealed using Manufacted Nethacite. Since we need to deal it with an esper, we will have to use this skill to fill the Evocation Gauge. All of them. It's nice to have 3 summoners. And Super Channel Anger, just because we cannot damage this Brachiosaur. So Ultima is sealed with the Manufacted Nethacite, and now Veritas of the Earth can counter and get the Esper Orbs. So even if you cannot get the Esper Orbs through the counter, Garnet can still use this Predator Eidolons. Okay, so now for the missions, deal fire damage 2 times. So this is the first fire damage and the second fire damage. So we will use Kafrizzle and Phoenix because we need to defeat the Brachiosaur with an Esper as well. Over here I'm using double tornado. Okay, the timing is a little bit different here, so just to be sure that Phoenix has a much faster animation, so you need to time it correctly, or else you'll not be able to get the achievement for the fire damage 2 times or more and defeat it with an Esper. Let's do this. Okay, hopefully I managed to get the Phoenix Esper in and not too slow, because like too slow I will miss the achievement. Okay, so just nice. Then now let's move on, next one, to the Greater Demon level 99. And against Greater Demon level 99, the missions is to deal light damage 3 times or more, use a limit burst, and defeat the Greater Demon level 99 with magic, which should be easy enough. So first thing we need to do here, deal light damage 3 times, and this is what we are gonna do. Use Holy, that's 2 times already, and I'm gonna attempt so that Zon can get his limit burst up. So Kafrizzle and dual tornado, which should give us a lot of limit burst crystal here. Perfect. So now we can use reversal. So basically, if you remember, Zon is equipped with light weapon. So we have dealt 3 light damage already in this turn, as well as use limit burst. And now we have pushed Greater Demon to below 50%. He will use a HP damage, a 90% HP damage, HP attack, as well as flare. That's all he's gonna use, because we have already passed the threshold. So Veritas of the Earth is gonna provoke for the flare. But since he has 100% fire resistance, he should be able to resist it like that, even without any break. Okay, so now turn 2, we are gonna finish this up here, guys. So I'll be just using 2 of the tornado, basically, because we're gonna finish it with magic. What Garnet will do here is to dual cast Curaga. So basically, guys, if what the What Greater Demon does, or did earlier, was that inflict several serious ailments, including paralyze. That's why everyone on your team must have paralysis resistance, immunity of somehow. And this time around, Greater Demon level 99 boosts the magic. If your Dragonlord friend is not as strong as V-Lord's, 1459, you can do this, guys. This one's 1459. You can use Twist of Fate to steal Greater Demon's magic buff, so that you can get 100% magic buff from that. And now you can finish him up. And over here, I want to recover everyone's MP, including the Pure Summer Rydia, so I'll be using this one. Mana Scroll. So basically Garnet healed up because we want to prepare for the preemptive strike against Intangir on the next turn. She needs to have some kind enough HP to survive it. And this is the mission for Intangir. Use no more than 3 items. Thankfully we have already used the MP items earlier. Evoke an Esper and defeat the Intangir with a limit burst. Easy enough. The limit burst. Okay. So we need to have somebody's limit burst up by then. So this is the Meteor Strike. You need to calculate how much HP and spirit you need to survive this. And apparently in this case, Garnet is able to survive as calculated. High spirit, enough HP. And she is gonna raise 2 units here. So Zone to her hide and seek company and Veritas the Dispeller. We shouldn't deal any damage to Intangir right now, so use Super Channel Anger. Okay, over here Intangir has a 200% attack, spirit, defense and magic buff, which you would want to dispel, or else, yeah, it will just tickle him up with that much defense buff. So we can attack here. Okay, 13%, really nice. So now everyone hides, including Garnet hide. Okay, so now let's do this here. I'm gonna use dual cast race again on Veritas of the Earth and Dragonlord. So that's the combo we are gonna do most of the time until Garnet appears together with Zone. Make sure your Zone has enough HP to dual cast race on the team. Okay, maybe this time around I wanna use, let's see here, race Veritas of the Earth and raise Pure Summon Rydia, maybe. Not actually, I'll just raise 2 of them. So I'll be raising Pure Summon Rydia and Summoner Rydia. This time around they take the spotlight. Okay. One of the mission requires you to evoke an Esper, and that's what we're gonna do. So here, use Tradition, and Pure Summoner Rydia, use Esper. Zone will just lie low, and Garnet appeared at the incorrect time, so she needs to hide again. same cheese, different team. Okay, apparently now Zone can finish using Limit Burst, well, or Veritas of the Earth can do that as well. Okay, this is the right time for us to actually deal something here. Let's see here. 13% times 4 is 52%. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is to dual cast Raise on Veritas the Earth and on Pure Summoner Rydia. And Garnet is gonna dual cast on, let's see here, where's dual cast? Raise on, yeah, and raise again on Dragonlord. So this is the turn where we can actually deal a good amount of damage here. So yeah, we have a full team. We can use Tornado, dual cast Tornado, dual cast Tornado, and let's see here, Kafrizzle. And of course I'll have Zon participate in this attack because he can steal 200% of the buff there. Veritas the Earth will finish with Limit Burst here. So use no more than 3 items, evoke an Esper, defeat Intangir with Limit Burst. 3 items done, Esper done, Limit Burst kill. Let's do this, guys. Not sure whether we can finish this up. We can. If we cannot, we can rely on Pure Summoner's Rydia Limit Burst to chain and chain cap with Dragonlord anyway. Or we can use Zone's Limit Burst too. So that's the cheesy method, guys, to clear the bosses on this bonus stage. I hope this video is gonna give you an idea on how to clear this stage against the 3 Scorn bosses. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave comment, like, and subscribe. Bye bye, guys.